Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Lambert, and today we're going to be talking about physical education being mandatory in the schools. We're going to talk about why it's important for today's youth and what benefits our physical education classes provide to students. Would you be surprised if I told you that according to the Parents' Guide for Childhood Obesity, that an estimated 9 million children over the age of 6 are considered obese? And would you be even more surprised if you knew that only 4% of our elementary students are currently receiving their state-mandated physical education programs? Or that only 8% of our middle school students are participating in their weekly mandated physical education programs. These numbers are frightening, and knowing that due to budget cuts that are forcing the schools to eliminate these PE programs and state-mandated tests, which are forcing more time necessary for preparation, we are eliminating our programs drastically. By not persistently ensuring our students have an adequate amount of physical education class every week, we are sending the message that our bodies and our health are not a priority. Unsafe neighborhoods, growing responsibilities, and a lack of time are a few of the factors that keep today's youth from living physically active lifestyles. Our PE programs are a solution to this problem. The benefits that come with PE programs are often overlooked, but can be very beneficial to students. PE programs not only allow students to gain team-building skills, lose weight, become physically fit, but also help them in gaining more self-confidence. We should mandate physical education programs in our school systems for all states and at all levels. Physical education programs in the K-12 schools will help combat the climbing childhood obesity rates. According to the Kids in Sports Guide, children that are obese need to be taken very seriously. There are numerous risk factors that are increased when children who are obese. 60% of children who are obese in the ages 5 to 10 are also at risk for cardiovascular disease. In addition to these risk factors, cardiovascular diseases, the overweight children also pose the risk of diabetes, emotional stress, and greatly increased chance of becoming obese as an adult. So why aren't kids more active? According to a 2005 report in the Institute of Medicine, it recommends that children should be receiving 30 to 60 minutes of activity daily. So why aren't these children participating in enough physical activity? Sadly, the only opportunity they get is at school during physical education class. Today, our children are spending an average of 3 hours in front of their TV or their computer. Add to that the growing responsibilities such as babysitting, chores, watching their siblings, making dinner, jobs outside of the school, and mounds of homework and studying. So then you say, why not participate in team sports? Well, then you have the factors of lack of transportation, unsafe neighborhoods, and the growing expense that team sports bring. Some children are just unable to be physically active due to these issues. Our children are living very sedentary lifestyles, and it's having a significant effect on their health. We have the opportunity to fix this obesity problem, though, and reach out to our children and teach them that physical activity is an important component of bettering ourselves as a whole. Currently, the recommended amount of physical education is 150 minutes at the elementary level. As we discussed earlier, only 4% of schools are participating in this. In the middle school level, only 225 minutes of activity is recommended for the students, and only 8% of schools are participating in this. In the fall of 2009, the Don Davis Act, which will be proposing that these daily minutes be divided into 5 daily periods for the students to participate in. Some educators and parents feel that physical education is a big waste of time that can be spent studying or doing other things. A lot of parents feel that PE time is just spent playing sports or passing around a ball. There's so much more to physical activity than that. Physical education can be beneficial to all of our students, including those that are already in good health and those that are in need of a lifestyle change. PE classes give students the daily recommended amount of physical activity. Physical education helps our students in losing weight and continuing to maintain that weight loss. It also helps them to increase their flexibility, improve their muscle strength, and can give them more energy. It helps to improve their alertness, which is a huge benefit to teachers in the classroom. It helps them to gain friendships, improve their self-esteem, build team-building skills, and overall live a healthier lifestyle. It is vital that we ensure our students are given the opportunity for physical education. With so many outside factors that prohibit our children from getting their daily amounts of physical activity, PE programs offer an excellent solution to the problem. Physical education can no longer be looked over as a time waster, but is a huge benefit to the health of today's children. by helping them to learn how to work together as a team, learning how to make healthful choices, increase their stamina and cardiovascular endurance, boosting their self-confidence. We know that PE programs are a huge benefit to students. Just as we take the things we learn in our math, science, and history classes with us on our lifelong journey, we also need to teach lifelong healthful skills. Teaching our children to be physically active helps them to be a well-rounded individual. We are able to help in combating the obesity rates by giving our youth the opportunity to participate in physically and not continually living a sedentary lifestyle. We must continue to ensure our students do not set aside PE, but rather recognize its importance in combating the childhood obesity rate. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. Why aren't schools currently being firm in making sure that PE classes are a priority?
As we mentioned, the schools right now's focus is the state-mandated tests, which are growing at a significant rate, and the students are forced to spend majority of their school year in the classroom focusing on getting ready for those tests.
What kind of tests are done to gauge physical fitness?
Right now, we have the President's Physical Fitness Challenge, which is done in all of the schools across the United States, and the President himself actually participates in this. And what they do is they take a test in the beginning of the year on various things to kind of see where they are physically and where they should be comparing to with other students. And then at the end of the year, they take the test again to kind of see if they've improved. Any questions? Thank you very much.